Marbury Country Park and Anderton Nature Park. Last weekend we decided to combine two short walks for a slightly longer walk. The first walk was around Marbury, which official guidance says is 3 kilometres or 2 miles, and then the Anderton Nature Park, which is set at 4 kilometres or 2.5 miles. I've put up the official routes on the screen as I've been talking about the intro of this video, but what I can tell you is that the 3 tracking apps we had running on the day for our combined walk took us 6.1 kilometres or 3.8 miles, and the elevation gain was 101 feet. The paths in both parks are described as well kept and in good condition, and the walk is described as easy for all abilities. To start with, we parked at the Marbury Car Park. From the car park we head straight out and back down the road to the Anderton Boatlift Car Park. There is a footpath most of the way along the road, but starting at Marbury it's very narrow, and as you cross the bridge there isn't a footpath at all, so watch out for vehicles in both directions. It's only a very short bridge, so you should be fine. At the Boatlift Car Park, which is an historic Victorian boat lift and is one of the highlights for this walk, it's definitely worth a visit to the visitor centre for a closer look. And it's also got a nice little cafe, serving hot and cold drinks and hot and cold food. Back at the car park, at the southeast corner of the car park, this is where the walk really starts. Anderton Nature Park says it's a network of surface paths and provides many routes accessible to all, and appeals to a variety of users including horse riders, cyclists, nature lovers and families. At this point there are about 30 wooden steps here, so bear that in mind if you're travelling with a pram or buggy or anything else that's got wheels. All along this section there are nice views of the water, and the woodland also looks really attractive and adventurous for kids. At this point we had a choice to take the path on the left of the gully and ended up finding ourselves in quite a few muddy patches. If we'd crossed at the south end we would have been better on the paths along the right hand side of the gully. Part of our route also took us on the Canal Path, and even though this is also maintained, this was also very muddy the day we visited. As you can see, you don't have to take the towpath. I could have crossed the bridge and found the connecting path further inland, as once we went over the footbridge we actually had to take a detour through the woods to join the official path as part of Marbury Country Park. Marbury Country Park also had well maintained footpaths, but there were some large flooding and puddles, but nothing you couldn't get around or walk through as it was shallow. I felt the park had a lot more to offer than what we saw that day. It had some really nice woodland areas, places it looks like the kids could really explore and have fun with. We did get a chance to do a little bit of tree climbing, which looked popular with other children too, and we were soon back at the car, and there was a little van selling hot drinks and food at the end of the park, as well as being close to both open and covered seating areas and benches. One warning for dog owners: there is a nearby shooting club. We didn't hear it on the day, but others have mentioned this, so if you're walking with nervous dogs, take this in mind. The route we took is short to medium, but if you do each walk individually I would class them as short walks, and you will still need to wear suitable or waterproof footwear if it's been wet recently. That's it, thanks for watching, and if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button to help boost the channel and reach like-minded people. Also feel free to leave a comment if you've done this walk yourself, or leave any tips for other walkers, or tell me if this walk reminds you of a park near you, because we love nothing more than finding new places.